Rise and shine, beloved great grand rising. Come on in, come on in. We are here. You know it. Give me a second. Let me just throw a great grand rising. Happy 16th day in the comments. Yes, and we are tracking because we want to stay live. We want to stay relevant. Yes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Happy 16th day. That means we have 15 days remaining in this month. Beloved, you can get a whole lot done in 15 days. All right. So let's go ahead and activate. Let's get in good posture. Go ahead and sit with your feet flat, back straight. Let me pull this chair out. Feet flat, back straight, hand on heart. Put a hand on your core if you want. Feet flat. Take a good healing deep breath in. And exhale. And release. Relax. Allowing the skin over your scalp to relax. That pulls the eyes down, pulls the cheeks down. Drop those shoulders down from your ear and relax. Come on, let the arms, everything just relax. Breath in and exhale. Your torso, your core, your arms, your fingers, your thighs, your legs, your feet, your toes. Feel your feet under you. Feel the chair under you. We are grounded. We are anchored, but we breathe deeply. And exhale. Turn the focus inward now. Come on, bring that focus and attention inward to the rich inner life, the kingdom within. And we want to intentionally tap in to endless, boundless, infinite power, infinite potential, infinite wisdom to create the success you desire. Come on, breathe and exhale. We just take a moment to just be so deeply grateful and thankful for another day, for another opportunity just to be here in this Spiritual Success Live community. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and lay some foundation. We want to take full advantage of the next 15 days, right? Starting today. We want to take full advantage. So in this community, I want to share some notes with you today. In this community, this early morning empowerment first word gathering for the month of January, Grand Rising Reese. So over the last 15 days, we laid down certain words that we were looking at. We laid a foundation that's going to help us spring forward. So over the next 15 days, I want you to do this if you haven't already done this. I want you to set an intention over the next 15 days that you're going to be in your own world, on your own path, giving heed to inner divine guidance, right? Come on in, give me a grand rise and let me know you're here, okay? This is the 16th day. We have 15 days remaining in this month, and we're going to take full advantage of it. So what I want you to do to add to what you're already doing, and I know that all of this will come together, I want you anchored. Watch this. This is the posture. I want you anchored in your reality. I'm not talking about the 3D reality. I'm talking about the inner reality. And over the next 7 days, we're going to take it 7 days at a time. We want to start today by really being honest with ourselves. And we want to set an intention to start really defining success for yourself. When you start growing and becoming empowered, beloved, You come into divine awareness. Your conscious awareness begins to increase. You begin to know yourself, as the ancient said in ancient Kemet with the sign over the temple door, know thyself, right? When you really start growing and maturing, you start really coming into greater conscious awareness of self, and you begin to disconnect and detach from everything that wants to control you, wants to manipulate you, wants to intimidate you, wants to dominate over you. You come away from social norms and being your social self into being your God self, your essential self. So number one, we want you anchored. How do you get anchored? You're just going to stop right here, take a breath and breathe, and then bring it all here. And then number one, your first journal prompt for the next 7 days is about setting this intention to define success for yourself. This is how you're going to become successful. This is how you're going to become more prosperous, because you're going to work on your own truth. You're going to walk on your own path according to the timeline that you are creating. So what does success mean to you? Watch this. I'm looking at the notes here. Both in a personal and spiritual sense. What does success mean to you? Both in a personal sense and a spiritual sense. And I'm going to break that down for you. How you're going to do this, you're going to think about being successful, and you're going to write about your feelings, how you feel about it, because there's a lot of baggage that can be attached to what we think success is, and what we have to have and what we have to do in order to be successful. But this is about personal success now, what it means to you. You're going to write about how you feel, what your thoughts are, and the outcome that arise when you think about success. So depending on how you lived your life, depending on how much disappointment may have been there, setbacks, you may have all kinds of triggers when it comes to success. Even if the word success doesn't work for you because there's too much baggage, there's too much intimidation, use a different word, right? You, instead of using success, you can use satisfaction, significance. You can use growth. You can use increase. Whatever word, you just want to make sure that the energy from the word resonates with you. So you're going to write about what you think about success, what you feel about success, what thoughts come up, and the outcome that arise when you think about success. Do you feel bad? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel sick? Do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? What do you think about when you think about success, right? And how do you intend to grow through this next 15 days of transformation? So we're taking the next 15 days, beginning today. Today is a bonus day to start working on your mindset and your heart set. And we want you focused on success. What success means to you. So in your journal, that's the question. What does success mean to me? And then you're going to write your thoughts, your feelings about success. What is the outcome? Where did you shift to in order to do this? So now I want you to write this down. So this is the spiritual success community. And this was a word that came down to me. Let me get a sip of this. This is a word that came down to me probably 15 years ago when we first started with early morning empowerment and this whole spiritual success journey. What is spiritual success? I want you to write this down because this is going to help you land in a better place when it comes to success. So spiritual success is all about inner and outer intentions. Please write that down. Inner and outer intentions. It's about how you want to feel inwardly, how you want to think inwardly, how you want to sense inwardly. It's all about what's going on the inside, your energy, your mindset, right? We're going to bring all that together. So it's not just about getting out and doing things and taking action. All that's important, but having the inner foundation in place to support that. So spiritual success is about inner and outer intentions. So when we talk about an inner intention, that usually sets you up to how you want to feel going through this success journey, how you want to feel, what kind of thoughts you want to make sure that you're meditating on. So that's inner. Your outer intention will be like, today I'm going to contact 5 agencies, or today I'm going to go to a networking meeting. That's your outer intention. So spiritual success is a balance between the inner and outer intentions, number one. Number two, it's all about energy management. Being successful with managing your energy. Number three, it's about your imagination, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So you see how we're getting to inner and outer? Spiritual success is about having an inner foundation in place, an inner foundation that will support outer manifestation. I used to always tell my people, that's why name it and claim it didn't work for us back in the 80s and the 90s and however far back we went with that saying, right? Because it didn't work because there was no inner foundation in place to support that outer manifestation. And then you end up being disappointed and disillusioned because what you thought was going to happen did not happen. All right? Spiritual success. Spiritual success, when it's in operation, I just gave you what it is in concept, in theory. When it's in operation, what can be seen is a beautiful, radiant reflection of God being seen through you, the divine, the almighty, being seen through you. It's about your divine nature. Living out of your divine nature, not your base nature, not your learned behavior nature from the world, not negative influence, from your divine nature that is excellent. It's being one with God and being able to demonstrate your Christ consciousness to the world. This is what it looks like. When there's no more separation between you and God, when you're tapped into the one, the all, and you are integrated with that, and you move through life with that. That is what spiritual success looks like when it's in operation. It's about being divinely aligned with your true purpose. And I say true purpose because if you're multi-gifted, multi-talented like I am and so many others are, we can do a lot of things and we can do a lot of things good or well. But what you want to do is be tapped into the entire reason why you're here. Using those gift, talents, and ability to move and bless humanity forward. So I want to speak to you for a moment about being okay. And lastly, it's being okay with being your unique self. But I want to speak to you that are still not manifesting or operating in your true purpose. That means that you're still working a job that you hate. You don't even like the job. You don't even want to be there, but it's paying the bills. And it's a mental strain and a drain on you to get through a day. We want to bring that to a close this year. I want to support you and bringing that to a close this year. If you're in relationships that are toxic, that are harmful to you, that's keeping you in a low vibrational, depressive state, we want to bring that to a close. We want to bring that to an end. We want you to get tapped into your true purpose. Now, for those of you that love your job, love what you're doing, and you know you are in your true purpose, then the challenge is, how can I scale that? How can I either do more or go deeper and get a deeper or a greater result in what I'm doing? How can I expand it so that more people can benefit from what I'm doing? And then I want to be able to rejoice and celebrate. So we're looking at, what does success mean to you? And let's walk through and let's do this. And let's get the blessing of this uniqueness. What does success mean to you? And you have to make it personal. What does being rich and wealthy mean to you? You have to make it personal. And then we're going to back up and take it one step at a time as we go through these 7 days of defining success and then activating, getting yourself activated. It's going to work wonders for you, beloved. It's going to work wonders. So now you have the full, broad definition of what spiritual success is and why this kind of compound word came through, because we don't want to be looking at success based on what the 3D matrix says success is. Many of us have probably worked your behind off trying to get to that and fulfill that definition of success, only to keep coming up short, to keep coming up disappointed. That's not where we want to be. Remember, we're vibrating with the energy of 9, and we want to work through 9 so that we are getting to where we need to be. We're bringing things to an end, bringing things to a close, ending cycles. In the spiritual success communicating, we are activating and being sensitive to Archangel Jeremiah, which is one of the angels that governs cycles and solutions. And we want to tap in and get all the help that we can get that will help us navigate through looking at these cycles and solutions, closing out certain ones and creating new ones, right? And that's where we are in our community. We're creating new cycles. We're coming up with new solutions because we're in divine clarity. And so being in divine clarity is going to go a long way into helping you. And I want to end with this today. Great Grand Rising, let me know you're here. I want to end with this today. I want to help embolden you. I even stretch my hand towards you. And I decree and declare, you will no longer be intimidated, dominated by other people's opinions of you, by other people's definition of what success is. You will no longer be intimidated. You will no longer be dominated. You will no longer be in a place where you are denying your essential self, your God self. But you're going to take that step back and get quiet and start really defining for yourself what is success. Hey, Jewel, thanks for joining us live. What does success mean to me? And you're going to go through and you're going to see what you feel, what you think, what feelings come up. Because in the next 15 days, as we go through, you're going to define success. Go back, listen to this replay. Take the notes down about what spiritual success is. And we're going to be so thankful and so grateful that you are defining this for yourself. You're on your own path with your own belief system. And you're not letting anyone judge you about who you are, what you're doing, how you're doing it, but you're going to be okay with being your unique, divine self. You're not going to be intimidated. You're not going to run. You're not going to shrink. You're not going to cower down, but you're going to allow yourself to come into full expression of spiritual success. So you understand what it is in concept, and now you understand what it looks like in action, and you're going to give yourself a gift of defining success for yourself and then getting on your own personal timeline and begin creating that wonderful and amazing success this year. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. All right, lovelies, I'm going to release you with many blessings for the rest of your day. Let's make today amazing, because you're going to do what's important and essential for your growth, your development, your transformation, and your success. And it is so. Yes, Jewel. It is so. It is so. All right, lovelies, have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing rest of your day. Bye now.